This is a unique job in the Air Force because we have one of the longest tech school courses, and it's one of the few enlisted airborne jobs that you can have, and it's the only one where you get to learn a language.
One of the interesting things about the career field is that it involves a language capability, and that capability in and of itself is an asset and is also a skill that needs to be maintained continuously. This job is not necessarily just about learning the language itself. That's more of like the foundation, so that sets the stage for how you're going to operate as a cryptologic language analyst. So the analyst piece is something that you learn after you learn the language. As a ground language analyst, on a day-to-day basis, there are similar types of tasks, but in that every day is just a little bit different. You might run into new words or new grammar constructs you haven't seen before. So it is different every single day in an academic sense, in that what you're processing is completely different.
At least for the ground folks, you're going to spend time, reading and looking at text and actually translating that. And you're also just going to be spending a lot of time researching and making sure you understand what it is you're trying to translate, and making sure that once you've got it translated, that the right message is getting across to the right people.
An airborne linguist essentially does intelligence reconnaissance for the Air Force. We fly near enemy countries to collect intelligence. The longest I've ever flown is 10 hours. I've heard stories, people that fly up to 20 hours at a time. That's a very real possibility.
Feels like just being in the office setting, only in the air. You're conducting your job and you have the more immediate reaction capability being in the area.
We deploy about once a year for 3 months or so, depending on what the needs of the Air Force are.
If you're going to be a language that is associated with one of the areas that we are actively engaged, boots on the ground, there's a lot more deployment opportunities for you there.